Okay guys, welcome back to Soai. Today I'm super excited because I'm going to be having West African food for the very first time in over 3 years. Now based off the commotion, the sounds, you should be able to tell that I'm in the city. I'm in Manhattan again. Told you guys I'll be checking out a lot more places here in Manhattan. Now I came down today to DF Food Truck, which stands for Divine Flavors. It is a Nigerian or West African food truck where you're going to be able to get a lot of your African foods. Now, when I traveled to Ghana, in the beginning, was a little bit confused about fufu.
Don't do that. Guys, I'll slap you, bro.
It's on camera. What should I do?
Yeah, I'll slap you. The way you're speaking.
Okay.
There's a way, you know, scissors, yeah? So
Yeah.
go for the scissor style. Put that one down.
Yeah.
If you ever eat with your mom, if you ever eat with your mom,
Yeah.
and it eats like that, it'll slap you.
Why?
So, yeah, because that's not table manners.
Okay.
Okay,
What's it?
good. So, you see scissors, yeah?
Yeah.
Go straight into the food. Yeah, so cut. Yeah, just, and then cut it.
Ah.
You cut like scissors, you know.
Okay.
Great. And then if it's big, then it just dip it in the soup.
Yeah.
That's too big. I don't know if you can swallow that.
I will try.
Okay, dip it into the soup.
Yeah.
And then straight. You gotta swallow it. Swallow it.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's different. Okay, scissors. And the longer I stayed there, I was there for about like 3 months. I started to love fufu. And about 2 months ago, I was fiending for fufu. And I was just looking for a nice African spot that I could get some good fufu. Shout out to my girl Nikki from Irie Jerk, who told me about this spot and made the connection. So now, today, I am here. Now I know you're gonna wanna find this spot. If you can look behind me there, you'll see that we're just in front of the Nigerian consulate. Okay, so we'll hop on the truck. We are on the Divine Flavors food truck right now, and we're gonna talk with Divine, who is the head chef at this spot. Divine, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Yo, I'm doing great. So
Nice to meet you, brother.
first of all, I know that you're friends with Nikki. Nikki's an awesome spirit, so I can already tell that you're gonna be cool. Yeah.
She's phenomenal.
She's definitely for the community.
Absolutely.
All right, tell me about this food truck. Talking about community, right?
Yeah.
Nigeria. I've never had Nigerian food before. I've had food from the West Africa. Like, tell us about Nigerian food and why you're doing it.
Absolutely. What a phenomenal question, right? This right here is to promote the authenticity, the connection of Nigerian food with the people of this city. Okay, this vision was given birth to about 8 to 10 years ago, and I started this off, with my wife, my kids. All of us started together, and we built it. Okay, we actually started selling from a car, from a Toyota Sienna.
Yo.
Yes, so there is so much to talk about when it comes to this. But I'm gonna try to make it short.
You saying a car, that
Yes.
shows real hustle, like you really wanted to bring your food to the people here.
Absolutely,
Tell us more.
absolutely. So we drove by Kings County one day, and myself and my wife we take the kids to an appointment, and on our way back I saw a food truck,
Okay.
and the owner of that truck had 2 trucks. This one that I'm standing in right now, and a different truck.
Okay.
So I said, I think we should approach this guy. So I parked and I went to them and said, listen, can you help me out? I need a truck. And said, yes, the guy who sold this truck to me has one more truck. I said, really? Let's give him a shot. So we called the guy. His name is Ahmed. I can never forget about this guy. I always just call him and say thank you, because getting this truck from you literally changed my life. And I didn't even know much about business, but I just wanted to push it out there. I didn't care about so many stories. In fact, when I launched this truck, I have pictures to show you. This truck was just like, this truck that we are standing in here right now. I just remodeled it for $180,000. Yes, this kitchen in here.
Wow.
I remodeled it for $180K.
Okay.
Okay, and the reason is that I didn't want to let go of the truck because of the memory that this truck carries for me. I didn't want to let it go.
Yeah.
So I took it to them, they remodeled it. So fast forward now, right? We you know, we started with this truck after we have hustled on the street for like 6 months to 8 months.
So wait, you sold on the street for 6 months?
Yes.
In the Sienna
car,
Toyota?
in the Sienna car, yes.
Okay, and then to the truck?
Then this to the truck. It's the same truck. This truck used to have just one warmer, one stove, okay, of a steam table that is only three well steam table, which was in that corner, and that was it. And it was a shorter truck, but now I extended it. I did a little bit of modification, and one refrigerator that was was barely making it. Yes, absolutely. You know, it was a journey. It was a tough journey, but we rock it. We made it work, and then from there we transitioned into a better truck. But back to the food now. When we got here, the people were waiting. They were waiting for us to come, and the food made such a difference, you know, in the community, because people were tired of eating just the regular American food.
Yeah.
People were tired of eating processed food.
Yeah.
They wanted to experience this food. And then with the embassy here, it was just so perfect.
When I heard you say that it was writing for the Nigerian consulate, I'm like, "Yo, this dude is smart."
Everybody say that, you know. So it was just such a connection for me that, you know what, I want to make Nigeria great. I want to make my people proud.
Yes.
You know, people always think, oh, Nigerians, they're fraud, they're 419, blah blah blah, and talk.
Yeah.
You know, everyone has a terrible
perception
about Nigeria, but every country also have terrible people.
Yes.
So I don't understand why Nigeria is like the big tag. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hey, I made a difference by bringing this right into the heart of Manhattan, Midtown. Okay, so many people love this food and they depend on this.
Yeah.
You know, we've not been here for like 3 days now. The amount of phone calls, it's insane. But I'm glad we are here today and we're gonna make it happen.
Tell me about the difficulties of running a food truck, because most people watching would have never thought like to remodel a food truck is like 180K.
Correct.
And that there are the upkeep, like something breaks down today and you don't see the food truck today and they go, oh, where's the food truck? We depend on it, but it's very costly. How does that work for you guys?
Absolutely. You know, I have a book that I'm writing.
Okay.
Okay, and you know, I'm working on it to talk about the difficulty. It's a lot of challenges.
Yes.
It's not like Rolls Royce at all. It's not Rolls Royce. If you want to think about what is like the worst vehicle that you can travel in,
Yeah.
okay, that is what it is to run a truck. I don't care where you want to talk about running it, whether in Texas, New York, Pennsylvania. Every state have different challenges.
Yes.
And some of the challenges are just insane. But in New York City, I think one of the greatest challenge is number one, getting a permit.
Yeah.
Okay, getting a permit to run the truck, it's crazy. Okay, you gotta get it. You know, you literally have to partner with someone who already have a permit, and both of you have to work together, and then you are able to run the truck. So they have to partner with you. You guys are, you know, they're taking a share of your company, like maybe they're gonna do the drinks or bring something on board just to be able to make sure that it's also worthwhile for them.
Wow.
Okay, so which is okay. If you know what you're doing, everybody will be making money together. They're selling drinks, you're selling food. You know, it's a win-win situation. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, finding the right people to do the job.
I have to laugh because I know. Because first of all, because your food is so unique, it's Nigerian.
Correct.
I've made fufu before, and I can tell you, and I've seen people do the pounded yam. It's a technique. If you are not from the place and been doing it for years, it's not the easiest thing.
Correct.
So you would find like your workforce is kind of more hand-picked, or?
Yes, it's more hand-picked, okay? But with my experience over the years, I can hire anybody.
Gotcha.
Whether you are Italian, American, it doesn't matter. I can hire you to do the job.
Okay.
I've been able to streamline. I've been through so many processes, and now I can comfortably hire someone that is non-Nigerians to do this product with my, you know, with the different techniques that I've put in place.
Okay,
the system, literally. My assistant right now is from Jamaica. Yes, that
Wow.
guy right there is
He's
Jamaican.
Jamaican.
He's,
Yo!
he's loyal as a fuck. That's it. So loyal of a person.
Love that.
Okay.
Love that.
He is, you know, in Africa, in Nigeria, we say the heartbeat of the boss is my heartbeat.
See that? I tell people, you know, when Jamaicans come America and them treated right, they will work really hard.
Yes, yes. His name is Abundance. Said his name is Less. I don't like to be less.
Yeah.
So I changed his name to Abundance.
That's it.
Just try tendon and the fish. You can do that, right? The egusi is ready. Or if you want to give it to me, I can do it. And then it's like you're eating. Shiny malt. Yeah. The malt will be. Thank you. Take care. That's a vegan platter.
So we just got a little rush there just now. You said as it gets to 12 o'clock, then people start hitting you up.
Yes.
What app are you guys on? Grubhub or
Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash.
basically everybody?
Exactly.
Nice.
Just for everybody. So we have what I'm making now is egusi, and we have two types of egusi. We have the one that we call grandma style. The grandma style, I created that just to, again, for people to truly connect with the food. When they are eating the egusi, it has to be egusi,
Okay.
which has the tripe, the tendon, dry fish. You know, you can make your choice of meat.
Do you
Goat.
do you guys also use like the melon seeds as a base?
Melon seed is what I use to make the egusi. I'll
Okay.
show you that.
Okay.
I'll show you the melon seed. I actually use the melon seed by itself, and you know, I'm able to control what goes inside, and you know, I take out all the impurities to make sure that there is no sand or impurities in it. Okay, this is the tripe. We'll cut it up into bite size so that when they're eating the egusi, as they are taking the swallow with the egusi, they take a piece of the meat as well. So everything goes together.
So earlier we were talking about like, you know, when somebody comes up to the truck for the very first time, how do they know like what to order?
Thank you. That is exactly why this truck is created. To introduce them to that simple meal they can order, which is jollof rice,
Jollof rice, okay.
followed by egusi and fufu.
Okay.
Yes, those are the most simple to come here and order. Now, when you order the jollof, you get to choose your meat, the type of meat you want, whether it's goat, beef, or chicken or fish.
Okay.
Okay, and then you know we have our snacks, the appetizers like meat pie, puff puff. Okay, we have those, and yeah. Then you finish it up with zobo. Zobo is the hibiscus flower we call, you guys call it
Sorry, yeah.
Exactly. So
It's funny that it has different names everywhere.
absolutely, different names everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what is the dish that you are the most surprised that the Americans gravitated to? Like for example, organs is something that they don't normally want to eat, like the tripe and beans. In Jamaica, it's customary for us. What dish did surprise you that they were like, yo, we really like?
That they really like.
Yeah, apart from the jollof or the fufu, what other dish did they like just really love?
Some of them are really into okra. They
okay.
love okra like crazy. So
Yeah.
we have okra. We have a whole menu for okra. Yeah, they love okra like crazy. They love the spiciness. I mean, it shocks me when people that are not Nigerian comes here, they want okra.
Yeah.
You know, just because the way it's made. You know, I make it very green, and also I mix some of it like the grandma style.
Okay.
Which has a shrimp, the little bit of everything in it. and I have the seafood okra, I have this other okra, I have that other okra. So okra is one thing that they really ask a lot on. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
See the shrimp is one of the main ingredients of this grandma egusi. It has a very unique flavor that it releases into the egusi itself. So when the customers are eating it, like those that know egusi, they'll be like, no.
My mouth is watering actually.
This chef knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they say that this chef knows what he's doing because I keep it very, very authentic.
Yeah.
Before I never used to do this. I would only do this when it's like catering, because I also do a lot of big caterings, right?
I saw a video like that on your
Yeah.
page.
So, but when it comes to, I just created this just about 2 weeks ago. I just felt like, my customers are crying that no, this is not authentic enough. It's a one thing that, the quote that says, you cannot cook food unless you know food. It's true. You have to feel that connection. Thank
you, sir.
You have to feel that connection.
Thank you, yes.
For me, food is like, it's a soulmate. Okay, if you're talking about, what controls the world, it's food, music, and sex. These three things, you can't go wrong if you are in that industry.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
You know how many people subscribes to hook up apps?
Yeah.
And after they do hook up, what do they want? They want food.
They're hungry.
During hook up, they listen to music.
Yeah. This man knows what he's talking about. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta know your thing, right? So I felt like my customers are crying. They were like, no, this is not authentic enough. And I just created this. And ever since I did this, bro.
So do you think that you never had that full authenticity because you were trying to appease to the American market? Is that a part of it?
No. We've always had the authenticity. But then we tried to remove certain ingredients because of allergy.
Because I know there's a lot of nuts, is that right?
No, the shrimp inside. Some people, if they eat seafood, they eat shrimp, they go crazy.
Yeah.
It can kill them.
Yeah.
So because of that, we didn't put certain ingredients in our retail on the truck. But today we have, split the menu. On the menu we have the description there to let them know that, listen, this food has shrimp powder. If you have seafood allergy, if you have shrimp allergy, please do not eat this. Yeah. So customers stay away from that. Yeah.
There's a reason why the wet floor sign exists. So Chad from Aisle 4 doesn't get sued for turning the floor into an ice rink. Same reason Morgan & Morgan exists as America's largest NG law firm. Because sometimes Chad doesn't have your back. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest NG law firm with over 1,000 attorneys, 100+ offices nationwide, with over $25 billion recovered for 500,000 clients. And they've been fighting for the people for over 35+ years. And the best part, their fee is free, unless they win. You can ask my cheap vegan uncle who slipped in the meat aisle. Don't ask me what he was doing in there. If you ever get injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Again, the fee is free, unless they win. You can start by clicking my special link that will be in the description box, or by scanning the QR code with your phone on screen.
This right here is stockfish. This is stockfish.
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 Explain.
This is stockfish. This is like when you say swordfish. You know that saltfish that you Jamaican have?
Yeah.
Yes. This is very close to that. This is from Norway.
Norwegian. Okay.
From Norway. So it's Norwegian stockfish, but hey, Norway have a lot of markets from Nigeria. With this right here, they make a lot of money from us.
Is it cured?
Yes.
It's cured. Okay.
Yes, it is. It is cured. So right there.
So you just put some egusi on top of it?
Yeah, just put some egusi on top. That's it. The egusi is ready. So all I'm doing is I'm just gonna bring it up with those meat options. I'm not really gonna, cook it because it's really ready, and I'm just gonna incorporate it. And as the order is going out, we will, we will add, we'll bring it up in temperature. We already cook it. We don't want to keep cooking it.
Okay.
Yes. This right here is the real deal. You can have this with white rice. Found it? Thank you. You can have this with white rice. You can have it with fufu, obviously. Eba, okay, which is gari. Pounded yam, which you call fufu. Yeah. In America, they call everything fufu. Eba, pounded yam, amala, kukonte.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, I've had kukonte, yeah.
Yes. So everything is called fufu in America. But, just, for people to understand and just get connected. This is dawa dawa. We call it iru, locust beans. Highly medicinal and good for the eyes.
Okay.
It's always we always cook with it. Boom. I'm just gonna throw a little bit on top, and that's it. It's good to go.
This is the treat that I had a hard time pronouncing in Ghana.
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yes, buffalo.
Buffalo. I love
We
this.
call it puff puff.
Puff puff, yeah. In Ghana, you guys call it puff puff? In Nigeria,
we call it puff puff, but the Ghanaians call this buffalo.
Yes. Buffalo. It feels like I'm going back in time.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll do it.
Okay.
You want the lunch special for $10?
Okay, that's going to be $10.
I think this one might be a little bit better than one I had in Ghana. It has that nice, slightly fermented taste. I taste spices in there.
Yeah.
It's not very sweet. It's slightly sweet.
You have some nutmeg inside.
That's what I'd say. It's a nutmeg.
Yes, nutmeg. That's better.
This is excellent.
This right here can be an appetizer and it can also be a dessert. An appetizer and a dessert. You can serve with ice cream.
You made this yourself?
Yeah. Everything here I made myself.
Oh.
Everything.
Praise to you, right?
Get the puff puff. The puff puff is excellent. I love a good puff puff. Yeah, if you guys like the videos like these, because I'm in this little space here trying to get as much content for you guys. I'm bringing you guys into the experience. You might not have the money to take a flight out to Nigeria or to West Africa, but if you are in New York or you're in the US, you can take a trip through this food truck.
You drink this with milk. I didn't tell you. You know what's gonna happen.
You said it's a powerhouse.
It's a powerhouse. This right here is a powerhouse.
You never drink Guinness with milk?
Yeah.
Yeah, with milk? Oh my God.
That's malted with this.
I don't want to see the other part.
You should know, if I get offered water or Malta to drink, I'm gonna choose a malt. I'm a big fan of malt. This brand from Guinness, well, this Guinness actually is the closest tasting to Malta we have in Jamaica. It's so good. Excellent.
Right there, that's the fufu.
The fufu.
That's the fufu. Now we have two types of egusi. This is the grandma style egusi,
Yeah.
which is the real traditional egusi.
That one has the shrimp in
It
there.
has the shrimp, it has the stockfish, it has the tendon, it has the tripe. You can also put goat meat, beef, chicken, dry fish, snails, okay, which is escargot. All
I
right.
never got the chance to have that.
You never?
Nah, I've had escargot before, the French style, but when I was in Ghana, I never got a chance to have the snail that they had.
I'm gonna be bringing that on the truck. I'm bringing it back on the truck. We used to have it right there. Voila. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Just gonna place an order online, is that right?
Oh, you can place it here.
Oh.
Yes. How are you?
Okay, so it's time to try fufu. Starting off with some fufu and egusi soup. I don't recall ever having egusi, but we're going to try it today. Infamous fufu right here. I just like the look of fufu. Something about it is just intricate. Now with West African food, it is more of an experience than anything else. You're supposed to eat it with your hands. You're not supposed to use knife and fork and those stuff, and that's how I'm gonna do it today. Let's take a look at the egusi. I can smell the dried shrimp. Definitely has that dried shrimp, and it smells very much similar to what I smelled in Ghana, very African smelling. And this is what we look like. How am I gonna do all this? Now, he did mention that here in the US, they call almost everything fufu. The fufu I had in Ghana is made with, it's pounded plantain with pounded cassava. Super long and tedious process, but the results is worth it. Okay, so you're not supposed to eat it with your left hand in Ghana. I spoke to Divine, he said in Nigeria it's not really a big deal. So I'm gonna do a little pinch and then roll. Make a little dent inside there to get some of that egusi. This is what we got. Had to make sure I checked on that bone just now, because with fufu, you're not supposed to chew it. Just do it again. Pinch, make a little bolus, dip it in the sauce. That took some getting used to. It's been years since I've done this, but if you ask me, it was one of those ways to really eat very quickly and be filled. Yo, I'm the kind of person that chews almost everything. If it's not liquidy, I'm gonna chew it. So getting used to that, it did take some, it definitely took some time. But I put on a lot of weight when I was in Ghana because I was able to eat a lot of fufu in a short space of time because I was not chewing. Now, what is the flavor of fufu itself? It's very strange to explain, but over time, I was able to taste it without chewing. Fufu, to me, doesn't have any strong or distinct flavor. It's just like a very quick way to eat some food, get the nutrients from the cassava, from the plantain, but you don't really get to taste much of it. What I'm going for mostly is the texture of the fufu. Is it smooth? Is it pounded properly? Does it get that nice elastic gelatinous feel from that pounding that the starch eventually creates? Where you're getting most of the flavor from is from the egusi soup or whatever soup or stew that you decide to have this with. Now, the flavor on this is very fishy. You're getting a very fishy taste, especially from the shrimp. I would also want to say slightly smoky. It's on a fine line of being smoky and herbaceous. You know, from the veg that's on the inside. But this is good. I have missed the fun and the adventure of eating fufu. This egusi is delicious. Let me try a piece of the tripe. It's very gamey, very chewy. Very reminiscent to West Africa. It's almost somewhat primal. The flavor on the stew is really good. Now, what I do remember about the meats there, it felt a little bit harder than what I was accustomed to. For example, when you went to the supermarket, if you wanted chicken, you could either order hard or soft. I absolutely love egusi. My first time trying it, and it's delicious. It's really delicious. If you can get over the gameness of the tripe, the flavor is really good. Jaja. But put me in America, I eat African food. As strange as it might seem, I think it would be really weird trying to eat fufu with a knife and fork. That'd be crazy. The texture on it is not fitting for any form of cutlery. My only concern with this is just the bones. It makes me think twice about just swallowing my food. All right, so my fufu is done. I'm almost certain that people from Nigeria would have cleaner hands than I do right now. But the fufu was delicious. It reminds me so much of what I had in Ghana. Am I an expert on fufu? No, but I do know good food. The egusi was perfectly balanced, not too salty. I could taste a little bit of pepper in there, not overly spicy. Has a nice feel of being close to vegan because it has all those vegetables, you know, those herbs and stuff inside of it. Of course, it's on the gamier end. Most people are not into eating organs. But for me in Jamaica, we'd have stuff like tripe and beans or in our goat head soup. So seeing tripe for me is not unusual. So in a nutshell, they have satisfied my fufu craving. Hey boy, thank you. All right, so today I finally get the chance to try some Nigerian Jollof. Don't involve me in the debate of which one is going to be best. I don't think I'm anywhere close to an expert on this. I had Jollof in Ghana maybe 2 to 3 times, so that's not enough. But the differences between Ghanaian Jollof and Nigerian Jollof is, for Ghana, it's a lot smokier and it's more tomato based. I found in Ghana they use tomato paste or tomatoes in a lot of their recipes, and it gave their jollof a darker color. For Nigerian, it's said to be sweeter and a little bit spicier. I like spice and I love sweet. Now for this dish, we will indeed be using our utensils. I failed to mention that there's also goat meat in there. Obviously there's plantain and there is coleslaw. Real Nigerians are not so big into the coleslaw. Americans and Westerners, yeah, definitely so. And there's also a red sauce on top. He said it's similar to the shito from Ghana. Shito was like a side condiment. It was very fishy, very smoky tasting. If you're from the Caribbean, you might know smoked red herring. It was very similar to that. My first try at Nigerian Jollof. This is a very unique rice dish. The flavors are subtle but complex. The first thing I was getting was smoky. I was getting that smoky flavor. Then a little bit of tangy started to hit. I guess that's from the tomato base. And then immediately after was the spicy. And then a slight semblance of sweet. Right now, I'm left mostly with the spicy and a little bit of that sweet. But it is complex, a combination of different flavors. And I think I prefer, you know what, I'm not even gonna go into that topic right now. But this one, the red sauce is interesting. I like it. Very similar to the jollof, except in a sauce form. Bittersweet, tangy, spice, smooth, rich. Yeah, goat meat. It's less gamey than I thought it would be. Tasting very similar to a Jamaican goat. Very flavorful. A little bit drier though. A little bit drier, that piece I got. But the sauce on top of it is good. Definitely drier, but the seasonings on this is good. Whoa, hold on. Very flavorful, not as gamey as I thought it would have been. I like this. All right. Welcome to New York. The coleslaw is good. I could do without it because it kind of makes it feel less African. Feels a little bit American, but it's good.
All right, so the day unfortunately is coming to an end. I was supposed to check out another restaurant, but I'm so full of fufu and jollof. I'm just gonna go home and sleep.
Oh my God.
What do you have to say to the people about your business and how to find it?
Absolutely. So this is authentic Nigerian food. One of the best international cuisine you can ever try. Okay, you just have to try it. Okay, and where to find me? I'm usually at different locations, but follow me on Instagram at DF Nigerian Food Truck. Okay, and also on TikTok at fufu and jollof. Okay, you're gonna see all of my schedule there. Right now we're located at 828 2nd Avenue, and then we travel around the city as well. Okay, around the 5 borough. So just come out, try, and you're gonna get hooked. That's it.
Trust me, you will. I got some. You guys see my bag. I got a bunch of stuff. Make sure I got my fruit or puff. I got the gold. I got the rice. I got everything.
Absolutely. You can't go wrong with that.
Definitely.
You can't go wrong.
Thank you
so much for coming. Really appreciate you.
Appreciate it, bro.
Absolutely.
I have to admit, I had a really good day today. It was filled with a lot of pleasant surprises, pleasant food surprises, and I absolutely enjoy having those. But yeah, I'm full, I'm stuffed, and I'm getting sleepy. So I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna go catch my train right now. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you love videos like these and you want me to check out some more African restaurants here in Manhattan or anywhere in New York, drop it in the comments and I'll definitely check out one of those for you. Catch you guys in the next video. Remember to see things, love, nature, and adaptation. And always remember to keep the link.
The other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds.